Hello once again. Wait till you see what I've got for you today. The new Mini Cooper John Cooper Works 3-door. This will be a fun one. You can bet on it. Let's begin with styling, and I can't think of a single person who would not find this attractive. It's just so cute. It's like a bulldog on wheels. No wonder its mascot is Spike, which is a bulldog. Lovely 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped in 215 by 40 R18 rubber. Trust me, they provide a ton of grip. Some people are not fans of the new tail lights, but I don't mind them at all. I think they go with the new design. I really like this big fat center exhaust. Yeah, looks like a real exhaust too. Sounds good too. So from a styling perspective, honestly, I think this is a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I like it that much. Time to get out of the rain and step inside. So you get a interesting 3-spoke steering wheel. In fact, it's a 2-spoke with a nylon band as your 3rd spoke. I've never seen this ever before on a production car, so that's quite a neat detail. Also a neat detail is this sort of gold brass finishing around the steering wheel, also on the door handles. Just livens things up. This is the only bit of cheap plastic here, but that's okay. It's not in your main touch area. This is a nice soft covering. Nice design on the dashboard, and it lights up at night time. And the way it does it is there's this device behind the digital cluster, which shoots out basically light on the dashboard, which lights up areas such as that, which is a very cool trick. Also, look at this leather strap on the dashboard. Yes, it's not there to hold things up, it's just a design detail, but this car is all about design details, and I like that. Then, okay, the mirrors. The way I'm seated, this is my view. So the bottom of the mirror is a little bit obstructed. I wish it was an inch higher. I guess if you're a taller person, you'll be okay. There are a lot of neat details, such as this little space to put your cell phone and things. Wireless charging. You have a strap to hold your phone in place, because in this car you will be accelerating, braking, turning pretty hard, so that's a good idea. The seats, phenomenal. I was worried after the 3 Series I had a few months ago that, oh my god, sporty BMW seats, after all many years owned by BMW, that sporty BMW seats would not be comfortable, but these are actually very comfortable. I have no complaints about them. Nice little features here. That's park, that's your reverse drive, sport mode, or sport shift at least. This is how you turn the car on. You twist this and you turn the car on. Experiences is your drive modes, and we'll get through all of that in a bit. That's your volume, rear defroster, front defroster, hazard, camera. So you have 360 camera, reversing camera, phenomenal clarity, and this lets you choose some drive menus. So for now I have the auto start stop off, lane departure warning, whatnot, so you can access that quickly through this button. But the main thing everyone talks about for this vehicle is this, the screen. There is no instrument cluster here. There is heads-up display. As you can see, it pops up. There it is. But this is your main screen. And depending on the experiences you want to have, it can look different. So this is the most basic. Then, so that's called balance. Then you go timeless. Timeless gives you this classic mini instrument cluster. Look at that. I really like the look of this. Go up to vivid. Vivid is a bit more modern. Personal, you can configure this to your liking. Yes, every time you change modes, it makes a little noise. Green is your eco mode. This car is way too much fun to be driven around in eco mode or efficient mode. Core. I actually don't really know much difference between Vivid and Core, apart from this being blue and Vivid was kind of red. The best one, however, is go-kart mode. You have to sort of accept this. Yes, you are aware that you're going into active go-kart mode. And it goes woohoo! And it gives you power readouts. Listen to us. This is incredible. A very cool feature regarding this infotainment screen, this round screen, is you can swipe through different menu items. So that's your navigation, stereo, Spike is sort of their Google Assistant, weather, current fuel economy, drive systems, time, and date. So that's a very nice setup. I quite like that. Sunroof. Yes, you get actually two. There is one here and there is one in the back which is right now closed. Manual cover. That's okay for a car like this. An interior feature I'm not a fan of, however, is this armrest, which is fixed. It doesn't slide, it doesn't open. I think it's a missed opportunity. If it opened, you could have had space to put things, or at least it should have been adjustable. It's just there. That just says lack of effort or budget restraints. Yep. You even get a Harman Kardon sound system. So this little car has everything. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Trunk space. Well, it's not a lot. However, the rear seats do fold down and you can increase your cargo space. However, rear seat space is very limited. I'm not a tall person, but look, if I'm seated there, there's hardly any leg room. So yeah, it might be a 4-seater, but best used as a 2. What's under the hood? Well, you reach for this latch, pull it twice, walk around to the front and just lift it up. You've got hydraulic struts keeping this hood open. What you have here is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that produces 228 horsepower and 280 pounds-feet of torque. Power is fed to just the front wheels via a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. So what's it like to drive? Well, let's take it for a rip. It doesn't take long for you to start enjoying this car. It's just fun. It is responsive. There is hardly any lag despite this being a turbocharged motor. You put your foot in, it responds immediately, and right now it's not even in its most aggressive setting. We'll get to that in a second. It rides well unless you're on a really choppy surface, then it's somewhat shortish wheelbase and stiff suspension does jar you a little bit, but I don't think it's ever unbearable. Might be a little uncomfortable, but not unbearable. Engine start stop, so at a traffic light you stopped, engine shuts off, put off the brake pedal, fires up, off you go. You can disable that feature if you want to. Press this button, take that off, and yeah, now it won't do that. The surface is a bit choppy, as you can see, so it's no luxury limo, but it's not pretending to be one. We're approaching a roundabout, so I'm going to use the experiences button, go all the way up to go-kart, activate go-kart. Woohoo! Throttle response picks up. Tell you what, I'll even put the transmission into the sportiest setting. Oh my god, this thing is a riot. Really can't believe it only has 228 horsepower, because the amount of fun you have in this, yeah, it's not a car for numbers, people, but if you experience it, you'll know. The handling, oh my god, the handling is incredible. Unfortunately, the car ahead of me isn't going very fast, or can't go for some other twists and turns along the way. Using the paddle shifters now. This 7-speed dual clutch transmission is very responsive. Whoever did the programming on this gearbox knew what they were doing, because it's just so quick, up or down. Such a joy, it's just a go-kart. Feel like a hooligan every time I'm in this vehicle, because it just keeps on egging you to go faster, especially when you're approaching corners. Just a shame that normal cars really cannot keep pace with this, because you're constantly catching them up. Look at this grip, I'm just adding power going through the corner and it's gripping. Whew. Love it. The JCW is just so incredibly good around twisty roads. Oh, good. Open road ahead. Can't go crazy on public roads, but it's nice to have space. I'm not even going to brake. I go through the corner. The look of this classic mini instrument cluster. I can just sit back, relax, cruise on, and it's quite good at just cruising on, like on the highway. Adaptive cruise control. If you just wanna sit back and cover the miles, yeah, it'll do that happily. So this is a car that is multi-purpose. If you just want a practical hatchback that you can use on a daily basis all year round, even in winter, this would do the job. But if you're buying one as a toy, as a fun car, it accomplishes that too. If I wanted to go down to one car, that means selling my Chevrolet Trax and my Crossfire. Yeah, this could be the one car solution. Although I kind of like having two cars. Fuel economy. Well, here is my result from 108 kilometers, from which roughly 65 were covered in city driving and the remaining on the highway. And I've averaged 9.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Now, I've been having a lot of fun with this car, so fuel numbers can actually be better than that. According to the manufacturer, 7.4 liters per 100 kilometers combined can be achieved. But yeah, you're gonna have some fun with this car, so this is more of a realistic number. Still pretty good though. Price Well, this 2025 JCW 3-door, like the one you see here, is yours for $56,000 plus taxes. That's in Canada. Not cheap, but the amount of fun you have with this car, when you factor that in, it's actually a bargain. Final verdict: if you don't have a family to lug around, or you just want a fun car as an additional vehicle, then the Mini Cooper JCW would really suit you. You will love it. Every time you go out for a drive, you will love it. If you prefer convertibles, well, this thing is also available in convertible body style. So if it's fun you're after, you really can't do much better than this, especially at this price. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please do give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.